Hello, welcome back to the Joy of Practice. This episode, we're going to be talking about clear reflection. So, you're trying to get the most out of your practice. You have done the preparation work, you've laser focused on just a small set of things that you're going to be working on to accomplish. You have set your mind in the right place so that you're ready to start and you've envisioned what it is that you would like to accomplish. You had a routine in place so that you can get started, and you have great activities and great exercises and playful work to do so that you're really getting the most out of it. And so now you're at the point where you have just had a really great practice and you feel great, right? Like that was awesome. So now is time to reflect. And I like to include this as part of the practice time because it's fresh in your mind. It shouldn't be put off till way later. Like, just do it as soon as you finish your practice and consider it as part of your practice time. And so this time of reflection is very, very important. What it is a time for you to reflect on what you just did. What went well? What can I do better next time? And if you think about those things and write them down, then that will set the pace for the next time for practice. So a great tool that I use to clearly reflect is a log or a journal. And one thing that I really found helpful is when I'm in my prepare unit and I'm doing my laser focus and trying to figure out what it is I'm going to be working on, I use SMART goals and I say, okay, I'm going to do this many times, really specific, measurable, it's achievable, it's relevant, right? It's important, it's useful, and it's time-based. And so what I can do, I can take those numbers and those measurements that I set forth in the preparation unit, and I can just reflect and say, okay, I did that, check. Nope, didn't quite do that. Okay, we'll put that for the next time maybe. Or did this many times, but not the total number of times that I wanted to. Okay. Or I did this at this tempo, and I think that was a little bit too much for me. So next time I think I'll slow it down. Or hey, that was too easy. Maybe I'll speed it up. And so the clear reflection is clear because the goals that were set were clear. They were SMART goals. And so it's really helpful just to have clarity, break things down into distinct, measurable units so that you can clearly reflect on them. And that way you know what it is that you can make improvements on or increase or decrease for your next time for practice. So that's clear reflection. And again, I usually use a log, a practice log, and they have really great examples of practice logs online. You can Google and find a great one. But also, once you get into the practice of this, of setting SMART goals, clear goals, and then clearly reflecting on how you measured up to those goals, then eventually it becomes part of your habit, part of your routine. So I recommend that you keep track, even if it's just a couple or a few things that you are keeping a log of. Use those. There's a really helpful app that I have found, recommended by Strategic Coach, Dan Sullivan and Strategic Coach. Is called Winstreak. And something like that may be useful for you for your practice. And how it is designed is you can put your wins for the day. So maybe you can write down your 3 wins for this practice, really measurable goals that you achieved. And what are your 3 wins that you would hope to accomplish the next time that you practice, the next day? And so you can use the app for that, and it will keep track. You can go back and look and see what you've done over the week, over the months, over the years. Or if you would like to do it by hand, writing it down in a log, that's also helpful too. Really great benefit of keeping track of your successes and your progress is that you can look back and really see that you're making progress, that you're growing. And that extra confirmation that you're on the right track, that you're making progress, is really encouraging. Sometimes we have a vision of where we would like to be, and we're always working towards that, and it's like a moving target, right? It's like the horizon. You never really get there. But if you can see what you have done, you're like, hey, I'm not there yet, but I am making progress. Let's keep going. And you don't get as discouraged. So clear reflection will really, really help you get the most out of your practice and have you have more joy during your practice. If you find this helpful, please like this video, share it with others, let them know about it, and also subscribe and leave comments and questions below. Once again, my name is Joseph, and this is The Joy of Practice.